Have you ever thought about door knocking expired listings, or are you currently door knocking expired listings? In this video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should not and a better strategy to get you listing some expireds. Let's go. My name is AJ Mida, and I created financial freedom as a real estate agent just 5 years after getting my license, and my mission is to help other agents do the same. About to head out for a walk, got my golf cart parked. You know how we do it, rolling around on the golf cart. But I wanted to shoot this video real quick, so let's get right into the top 3 reasons why you should not be door knocking expired listings. The first one is going to be, it's just not efficient. Let's just say, for example, you have, I don't know, 20 new expireds that just hit the market. How long would it really take to drive around and knock on all those doors? They might be in all different parts of town, so now you're driving all around town, you're wasting your gas money, you get to the house, and then they're not there. So it's really just not that efficient. Number 2 is going to be it's weather dependent. Are you really going to do it in the rain, the snow, 110-degree weather if you're in, I don't know, Las Vegas in the summer? It's just realistically not going to happen consistently because weather becomes a variable in your plan. You wake up, you have the intention that you're going to knock on, I don't know, 10 doors, and then it's a thunderstorm and you don't get it done. And the next day you're too busy to. So that's another reason why I don't like door knocking expired listings, because it's weather dependent. The third reason is going to be they might be pretty upset. If their home just came off the market and they've already had 20 agents call them that morning about listing their house, because that's what happens to new expireds, they might be a little upset, right? So if they're upset, do you really want to be the person, the agent at their door after they just received multiple phone calls from other agents? I wouldn't want to be that agent, so that's another reason why I don't like door knocking expired listings. It's not efficient, weather permitting, and they might be super angry. If you're the agent at their front door, they might take it out on you. Now let's talk about a strategy that's going to work much better when it comes to prospecting expired listings. And you may have already guessed it, it's phone prospecting. However, there's a second strategy, so make sure you keep watching the entire video so you get the second strategy as well. Phone prospecting is just going to be much more efficient. Think about it. You wake up, you go to your home office, you have your coffee, you can just start calling. And it doesn't matter what the weather is doing. And if they're a little upset, well, at least you're not face to face and you can calm them down using your scripts that you have taped to the wall. So you're in a much better position to handle an upset expired listing in that scenario. Door knocking, you might get to talk to, say, maybe 1 to 2 expireds an hour by the time you drive there and they're not home and all that. Phone prospecting, you should be able to talk to, say, 8 to 10 per hour. But the second strategy I want to share with you is going to be mailing expireds. Now this can be used separate from prospecting expireds via the phone, or it can be used in addition to. I recommend in addition to. So when it comes to prospecting expireds, using mailers is a great system that I recommend. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. It's really neat because you can set automated campaigns that's automatically going to follow up with them over and over and over until they list. And there's also a really unique feature where you can send unique gifts. Imagine you're an expired listing and you receive a box a few days later that has some coffee mugs with your house on it. The box has your house on it. There's maybe some coasters with your house on it. Right there is setting you apart from all the other agents. They're going to open that, right? So your message is going to be received, and it's going to be received well. So that's another great strategy that I recommend using when prospecting expired listings. If you do one or the other, you're going to get great results. If you do them together, you're going to get excellent results. So there's a link in the description for that service. Check that out. There's also right above that a link in the description for $149 off of RedX if you need that expired data. If you're not sure what RedX is, it's a system that gets you expired listing leads, for sale by owner leads, just listed, just sold leads. It's going to be a power dialer. Now, a power dialer also comes to efficiency, and I should have mentioned it earlier in the video, but when you're prospecting via the phone, you can use a power dialer. You can call up to 3 people at one time. When it comes to door knocking, you're literally walking down the street, up to the house, gotta park your car. You can only door knock 1 house, right? You can't door knock 3 and hope that one's home. But with a power dialer, you can call 3 at the same time, hoping that one picks up. So a power dialer through RedX is going to be a much more efficient way to prospect as well. If you have questions around expired listings, post in the comments, because I'm doing a whole series of videos on expired listings because I want to get all the knowledge I have in here into the camera, onto YouTube when it comes to expired listings. In my first year, I got off to a rough start. But within 6 months, I figured it out. I went to a real estate conference, hired a coach. This was 10 years ago. And my first full year as a real estate agent, I sold 36 houses, most of them being expired listings. So I want to help you do the same. So if you got value from this video, it really helps other agents find my channel if you subscribe to it or if you give me a like. I'd really appreciate that.